Welcome to This Week in Crowder College, an in-depth look into how Crowder College students, faculty, and staff are working together so students soar to new heights, communities are impacted, and lives are changed. This Week in Crowder College is sponsored by the law offices of Wood and Peterson in Neosho, specializing in workers' compensation, personal injury, Social Security disability, and more. Learn more online at neoshoattorney.com. Now here's this week's edition of This Week in Crowder College.
Welcome to a brand new week of This Week in Crowder College right here on 91.7 FM. Adam Winkler here with you, joined by Cindy Brown from Crowder College. And Cindy, thanks for being with us.
I'm glad to be here, Adam.
Well, we dove into Wellness Week a little bit last week, but I want to dive into it in a more in-depth look here this week. First off, if you could just let everybody know what Wellness Week is all about and why does Crowder focus on that?
You know, Wellness Week is designed to improve the personal well-being, health, and wellness of our campus community by offering some activities into the 8 dimensions of wellness. So, for example, it's not only for our students, but it's for our staff as well. We will have things that, vary in nature about activities, but they all attribute to either a physical, occupational, emotional, environmental, mental or intellectual, social, spiritual, or financial well-being of a person. So there's a whole gamut of activities or presentations that can be done to just help people understand how to cope with things in life.
Now, the dates of this are September 19th through the 21st, and just looking through the schedule here for Wellness Week, just a lot of great things on the schedule each and every single day. You start off each day with New Testament giveaways by the Gideons, but just looking through the schedule, you have things on time management. There's different yard games for people to get out there and just and communicate with each other and spend time together. Some fitness stuff from the YMCA and Rise Fitness. Also things such as saving tips on how to budget. So just a wide array of topics inside those parameters that you guys are focusing on.
Absolutely. And that's one of the things Wellness Week does. We've kind of settled into school. It's the 4th week of classes. So it kind of gets students into that, okay, now I've been coming to school, what do I need to be doing now? What things am I maybe neglecting in life, or how can I deal with some issues maybe that have come up, now that I have to handle doing homework and working my job and taking care of kids or whatever it might be. So that would be an activity that time management might be a good thing for somebody. And we all, of course, think when we think of wellness, we think of eating healthy or sleeping, but there's mental and intellectual wellness. So our counselor, Amanda Hall, that's on campus, will be talking some about, how to be mentally prepared for whatever might be coming your way.
Well, one of the things you guys really hit on is the topic of social wellness as well. And even though we're 4 weeks into the school year, sometimes people can be a little bit shy. You don't get to know everybody right away, but you guys are still looking for opportunities to bring people together and to meet new friends, new acquaintances where they can build relationships together with different things such as you got inflatables and you got the employee potluck and yard games and just free popsicles. Who doesn't like a free popsicle? So just a lot of great things to help out the social aspect as well.
Right. And, it could even, let's play cornhole, and you might not, I don't want to play because I don't have a partner. Well, this person doesn't either. That may become your best friend. You never know. So getting people into an environment where it's fun, it's exciting, or, we both trip on the inflatable at the same time and end up at the bottom at the same moment or whatever. It is just a way to get people out of their, I don't know anybody, so I'm not going to go. And we try to do a lot of activities like that because, when you think about it, a typical college-age student, they've been pretty much in their own environment for these past 12 years. Even though they might have switched schools, they've been with that same group of people in that same environment. When you come to college, even though you might have some of those friends here, we have different schedules. We're not in the same building. Maybe at Crowder they attend a different campus even based on a program. So getting them to participate in something outside of the classroom is huge for their success. There are some people that are great in the classroom and it's not hard. There are others that maybe it's hard for, but that outside environment of learning to meet new people and learning how to work with people and how to navigate things themselves that have maybe been done for them in their previous years of education, this is a great opportunity. And we'll even do things like therapy dogs, and who doesn't want to pet little puppy or something.
Exactly.
Or learn how therapy dogs are helpful for people.
Well, looking back in the history of Wellness Week, do you know exactly when Wellness Week started, and what was the thought process behind that original group who thought about this? Did they know it would grow into what it is now?
I would have to look back for the years, but it's been several, I'd say 7 or 8 years at least.
Mm-hmm.
The nice thing is not only, when we first started, it was a few activities and a few little things on the Neosho campus and a few people working on it. Now it is an entire committee that involves not just our Neosho location, but all of our locations get involved to participate in things and to do things for their students, because we've seen the value and we've seen how it's grown. And we even have outside people. This year we even have an outside sponsor coming in, which is great, because they're talking about Healthy Blue, so about insurance and different things. So we have a lot of buy-in to it from not only the college campus, but outside of the college campus.
We're speaking with Cindy Brown from Crowder College, talking about Wellness Week taking place September 19th through the 21st. And you can find out more about these events at crowder.edu/Wellness Week. And now these are events for Crowder students and Crowder faculty only. And if people have questions, if students have questions, is the best way just to jump on the website and find out information about that?
Yes, we'll have it it's on the website now. We also have different flyers for each campus location, and then they'll be running on the campus monitors. There's flyers up on campus. And usually you can, depending on where your student activity center is on your campus, where there's a lot of activity, that's where it's going to be. Here on the Neosho campus, it'll be on the quad when it can be outside, except for events that need to be in a room based on, for example, we have an employee health fair that we do every year. So we'll have that health fair in Wright Conference Center, but we'll have a lot of the activities outside, or they'll be brought into the student center or somewhere where it's very convenient for our students to go.
And one of the great things about this is you guys are doing it, as you mentioned, at every campus location, not just Neosho, looking through just some of the other campus locations, some of the things taking place. I mean, down there at the Cassville location, you guys have a blood pressure and glucose checks, and those things are very important as well. And so each campus has a little bit different feel to it, but some of the stuff is the same. But I think it's really important. I know you guys are focused on this to make sure that nobody is left out. Everyone has a chance to participate in this.
Right. And one of the cool things about that, Adam, is we have a nursing program at Cassville, so those nursing students will even do that. Or we have a pharmacy that comes in and does a flu shot, because a lot of people like to get, I won't say they like to get a flu shot. Maybe I should rephrase that. A lot of people know the value of getting a flu shot, but finding the time to do it. And if it's right here and I can get it in between my classes or right after I get out of class before I have to go to work, how convenient is that? So, that is one of the neat things about Wellness Week, is we've got different people involved, and the campuses, know their town and their community. And of course, Cassville has a pretty big schedule, and I would say that they did a great job of reaching out and letting their community know, hey, we want to bring this to our students. What can we do? And obviously they did.
Well, a lot of great things are happening out there at Crowder College, including Wellness Week. And Cindy, thank you so much for being with us on This Week in Crowder College.
Thanks for having me, Adam.
Thank you for listening to This Week in Crowder College. This Week in Crowder College is sponsored by the law offices of Wood and Peterson in Neosho. You can listen to this broadcast again by going online to kneo.org or to crowder.edu. Tune in once again next week for another edition of This Week in Crowder College on KNEO 91.7 FM.